Hello, welcome back to the channel. Award season is in full swing, and today we are going to be predicting the results of the Golden Globes. If you're new here, typically what we do, we start from the bottom and work our way all the way up to the Best Picture category. I will give you the nominees and I will give you my pick and my runner-up for those categories. I'm going to try and move as quickly as possible through them just for the sake of time. So without further ado, let's start with this interesting category, the Cinematic and Box Office Achievement Award. No one knows how it works, no one understands the criteria, but the nominees are Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, K-pop Demon Hunters, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, Sinners, Weapons, Wicked for Good, and Zootopia 2. I think they're gonna go with Sinners. I think they're gonna do what they did with Wicked last year, where they won't give it the Best Picture award it's competing for. They're gonna recognize it though with this, and it still gets the opportunity to be recognized and up on that stage. My runner-up, I have Wicked for Good. I don't really, again, know what the thinking is with this category. It won last year. That's where I'm at. For Best Original Song, we have Dream Is One from Avatar, Fire and Ash, The Girl in the Bubble from Wicked for Good, Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, I Lied to You from Sinners, No Place Like Home from Wicked for Good, and Train Dreams from Train Dreams. I think it's Golden. I think Golden is gonna sweep this category all season long, but I Lied to You is the runner-up. And speaking of sweeps, we've got Best Original Score. The nominees are Frankenstein, Sinners, One Battle After Another, Surratt, Hamnet, and F1. I think Sinners is going to be the one to be in this category. I said it in my Critics' Choice predictions, but I think Score will be Sinners and Golden will take Original Song, and that way they both get a little bit of something. Runner-up though, One Battle After Another. I think that score is going to be pretty well received. For Best Motion Picture Non-English Language, the nominees are It Was Just an Accident, No Other Choice, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Surratt, and The Voice of Hin Rajab. I think It Was Just an Accident is kind of the one to be in this category as of right now. My runner-up is actually The Secret Agent. I think The Secret Agent had a strong showing here. I think critics groups are loving it and international bodies are really loving it. I think it could maybe be a sneak surprise here. For Best Animated Feature, the nominees are Arco, Demon Slayer, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie or the Character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. I think K-pop Demon Hunters is going to take it with Zootopia 2 as the runner-up. Moving along to Best Screenplay, the Globes do not split it by adapted and original. I don't know why that is, but that's just how they do it. The nominees are One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, Sinners, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, and Hamnet. I'm very intrigued to see how this shakes out. I'm very interested to see how this shakes out. It's always very interesting when they combine the category. I think One Battle is going to take it, and I have actually It Was Just an Accident as the runner-up. I think that is actually a major competitor in original screenplay, and given the international body, I think they're really going to gravitate toward that. So I think it could give One Battle a run for its money. For Best Director, the nominees are Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another, Ryan Coogler, Sinners, Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein, Jafar Panahi, It Was Just an Accident, Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. I'm going with Paul Thomas Anderson taking it, Jafar Panahi as the runner-up. It Was Just an Accident had a really strong showing here. I think the international bodies are going to ride for this movie, and also I think Jafar Panahi has a strong narrative going, not to reduce what is happening with him right now to just a narrative, but I do think it is playing a factor. It is important. This movie is important. I think he is going to give a run for his money to Paul Thomas Anderson. For Best Film Supporting Actor, for some reason they don't split the supporting actors by comedy or musical, so it's all in one, but the nominees are Benicio del Toro, One Battle, Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein, Paul Mescal, Hamnet, Sean Penn, One Battle, Adam Sandler, Jay Kelly, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. I'm going with my gut and sticking with Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another. He's been kind of cleaning up in the non-televised precursors, but I don't think it's necessarily a lock, because at number 2 I have Stellan Skarsgård, and I think he will be a really strong competitor. I think he's got the narrative backing him. I really think he can do it. For Best Supporting Actress, the nominees are Emily Blunt, The Smashing Machine, Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value, Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good, Inga Ipsdotter, Lilias for Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan, Weapons, and Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another. So for Critics' Choice, I had Amy Madigan taking it because she has strong support from critics groups. As of filming this, the Critics' Choice Awards has not happened yet, but I do think I'm gonna go Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. It kind of just seems more in line with something these new Globes would do. I don't know how. I think the international bodies, especially, are really gonna gravitate more toward One Battle than, say, like Weapons. But I have Amy Madigan at number 2. I really think she's in good shape right now. For Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, the nominees are Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme, George Clooney, Jay Kelly, Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle, Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon, Lee Byung-hun for No Other Choice, and Jesse Plemons for Begonia. Best Actor across the board is very tight, very intense. I'm going with Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme right now. It's a buzzy, electrifying performance. It's coming out at the right time. I think Timmy hasn't won a Globe yet, so like this is working in his favor. Yeah, I have Leonardo DiCaprio as my runner-up, but I do also want to note I think Ethan Hawke maybe could come in from behind. They really loved Blue Moon. They really loved that kind of performance and movie. I could see him maybe like surprising and actually being a major player in this race. For Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical, the nominees are Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Cynthia Erivo, Wicked for Good, Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue, Chase Infinity, One Battle, Amanda Seyfried, Testament of Anne Lee, and Emma Stone, Begonia. I have Rose Byrne taking it. She is in great shape right now in terms of buzz, in terms of momentum. Her going in this category is like a really like clear path for her to lock in a widely televised victory. In number 2, I have Emma Stone for Begonia. She's no stranger to this. I think the performance is great. It'd be another fun win for her. I think a lot of people thought Cynthia Erivo would be like up front for this, but given how Rose Byrne is doing and how Wicked for Good has been performing specifically at the ceremony, it missed Best Picture, I don't think it's happening. Best Picture, Comedy, or Musical, the nominees are Blue Moon, Begonia, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Nouvelle Vague, and One Battle After Another. I really think this is One Battle After Another's to lose. I really don't know what other film could take it from it. One Battle's been a really strong frontrunner all season long. If I had to pick a runner-up, maybe Marty Supreme, but I just think all the momentum and timing is behind One Battle. For Best Actor Drama, the nominees are Joel Edgerton, Train Dreams, Oscar Isaac, Frankenstein, Dwayne Johnson, The Smashing Machine, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners, Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent, and Jeremy Allen White for Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. I have Wagner Moura taking this for The Secret Agent with Michael B. Jordan as my runner-up. Wagner Moura won Best Actor at Cannes. I think that movie performed really well here. There's clearly a lot of love for it here. I don't know that the Globes will like really gravitate maybe toward a horror performance. And with Timmy and Leo being in Comedy Musical, I think it clears a path for Wagner Moura. And I can kind of see it going like the route of Fernanda Torres. You know, she won the actress category in drama, and then she really became like a major player. Although I will say I think The Secret Agent and Wagner in general, they're both in like better shape than I'm Still Here was this time last year. For Best Actress in a Drama, the nominees are Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Jennifer Lawrence, Die My Love, Renata Reinsve for Sentimental Value, Julia Roberts, After the Hunt, Tessa Thompson, Hedda, and Ava Victor, Sorry Baby. I think Jessie Buckley is taking this. She has been like the presumed frontrunner for a while. A lot of people kind of thought it was going to be an easy sweep until Rose Byrne started cleaning up, and then it kind of became a race. But since they are split, I think it clears the way for Jessie Buckley. At number 2, I have Renata Reinsve for Sentimental Value. I think Sentimental Value had a strong showing. I think it's really well liked and really well loved, and I think she could come in and take that possibly. But I really just, I feel like it's Buckley. And for Best Motion Picture Drama, the nominees are Frankenstein, Hamnet, It Was Just an Accident, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I feel like they're gonna go Hamnet. That feels very like in line with the Globes. It feels kind of like what they gravitate toward. My runner-up is Sinners. I do think Sinners is like in the number 2 position in the Best Picture race overall. I just don't know if the Globes will go for it here. Hamnet kind of seems more their speed. We will see though. We will see. The Golden Globes always shock and surprise. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you do all the things you're supposed to do on a YouTube video: like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow me everywhere, because we're going to be doing this all award season long. I made my Critics' Choice predictions. I did my Golden Globes predictions that you just watched. After the Globes, we're going to do an updated Oscar predictions video with the acting categories and with the picture race. I'm going to try and do SAG predictions, and then at the end of this month, Oscar nominations are announced. It's really heating up, and you don't want to miss it. But until next time, bye!